Wait till you're announced. We've not yet lost all our graces. The hounds will stay in chains. Look upon your greatness and she'll send the call out, send the call out, send the call out.
We're at the jam-packed arena here in New Orleans. And this is it, Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. We're looking at what could be a very short series. This is Kevin Harlan here with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Welcome, everyone. Taking a look at New Orleans. They're facing elimination, and the fans in this building know that this could be their last game of the year without a tremendous effort.
Things are looking awfully bleak, no doubt about that. They've got an uphill struggle, but it all starts with just one game. Just win one time and then get a little momentum, and you never know what can happen.
And that's kind of a situation. I think the important thing is for them to get off to a quick start in this game, get these fans into it, and prevent any kind of anxiety or unsettled atmosphere from setting in.
And now the Lakers starting group. G in at point guard. Matt Barnes is out there with Paul Millsap. And there's Bryant, and it's Hill in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Evans. Shot by Gordon, wide open. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. Barnes passes to G. And it's Bryant in the corner. The 3, and that one's good. Kobe's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find something, you're right. Barnes kicks to Bryant. And another basket for the Lakers.
And their lead takes another little bump up.
Boy, I tell you, they've got to be feeling better and better about this game.
Here's Evans. And the Pelicans miss again.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
And that one's good. And that's now 7 points for Kobe Bryant.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play. They're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
Hey, guys, tempo, 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 all right? We have to get out in transition. Leak out if you want to. The key is...
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Guys, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. If he has his way, this will be a shootout. He told his guys to play the game at as fast a tempo as they can manage. He was also adamant that they can take advantage of this defense with the use of solid ball screens and the pick-and-roll game. We'll be watching how these adjustments work. Kev, there's still a lot of time left in this game.
And thank you for that, Doris. And the Lakers have possession after Eric Gordon's three-pointer that didn't go.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
There's no doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the evening. And G drops them both. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
Robinson kicks to Evans. Shot clock at 6. Back to Robinson. They need this one. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans.
Well, we'll see if that shot breaks things open a little bit. It's been a slow start.
Hopefully that gets them on the right track here, Steve.
Here's G. He dishes it to Bryant. Fades away. And the shot is good. Kobe's got 9 points.
A perfect 4 for 4 for him to start this game out.
Boy, he looks fresh and confident out there right now.
Robinson kicks to Gordon. And they double up Gordon. They set the screen. Evans with it. He's picked up by Hill. Evans goes in. Here's Davis. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Davis has got his first bucket of the night. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Barnes kicks to Kobe. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Thursday's loss was a disappointment.
They found themselves up against a hot team that night, Kevin, and they just didn't have the manpower defensively to shut them down.
You know, guys, I expected a little more fight out of them than what they showed us. They never strung together any stops like they needed to.
Ryan Anderson, who's checked in for the Pelicans. And the Lakers also making a switch. Randall's checked in. Davis with a screen on Millsap. Outside Robinson. In the corner, it's Gordon. A putback, and it's Davis with the jam.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
Here's G. And it's Bryant in the corner. That doesn't go either for Bryant. Pelicans trail by 7. Anderson a screen on Bryant. The drive by Gordon. He got right to the cup using that screen.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
And the Lakers with possession here. Here's G.
Oh, man, that was unreal.
Mark it up. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right. Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Los Angeles leading by 5 to the inside. Randall, and that basket was going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket. Some
changes for New Orleans. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Evans. Bellinelli comes in for Gordon, and it's Fredette in for Nate Robinson. The Lakers also changing it up. Davis is checked in for Millsap. Butler comes in for Matt Barnes. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Bryant. Pelicans shooting their...
That's the way to move.
For G. And Los Angeles guys shooting at 50% in a decent groove. So the Lakers 5 right now. G, he's in at point guard. Davis is out there with Randall. And it's Caron Butler. And it's Lin in at the shooting guard.
Tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one.
Now, here is Fredette. He's guarded closely. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
Here's G. He's got 6. From outside the arc. Can't get it to go. The Pelicans trail. Fredette with it. And that misses. That would have put him up.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, G, in the last matchup against the Pelicans, got the job done. He finished with 31 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance, Clark. He was at his absolute best in this game.
Yeah, and the only thing about having a game like that, Kevin, is that it's almost impossible to duplicate it here tonight.
Well, nobody's expecting that, Clark, and they don't need him to do that. If he's even half as good as he was that night, it should be enough.
Shots good from Butler.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Fredette kicks to Bellinelli. Now the feed to Anderson. Bangs home the trifecta. Anderson's got the lead up to 1 now for the Pelicans.
This is great. 3-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
Davis sets a screen. Fredette grabs the miss.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert it. He's got to take that every time.
During this break in the action, let's take a look at the NBA's top shooters from the regular season. Take a look at him, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, G, 2 behind him.
Those numbers speak for themselves. I mean, do you think these guys helped their teams make it to the playoffs by shooting that well? You better believe they did. High-quality shooting is always important on playoff teams.
Evans, he's checked in for New Orleans. Robinson comes in for Fredette. G kicks to Kobe. True on the 14-footer. Kobe's got 11 points.
He's definitely got that shot in his arsenal.
New Orleans in the lead. Robinson goes in, blocked, and they'll keep possession.
The offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line.
Dunleavy's check in for New Orleans. Gordon comes in for Marco Bellinelli.
You know, as we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has improved. It's gotten more aggressive, more physical.
It sure seems like it has. They've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter.
The drive by Bryant. Again, Los Angeles.
Got a lot of momentum going with his own game. It's been great today and just as hot as he was last time out.
Tipped away. Dishes it to Robinson. He feeds it to Mozgov. Robinson kicks to Evans. Back to Robinson. New Orleans moving the ball around. And Dunleavy gets it to go in.
Well, he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
Lakers trail by 4. Here's G. He's got 6. On the wing, Evans. Guarded by Kobe. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Mozgov.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pelicans.
How about the work on the offensive glass to this point, guys?
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers. Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for G. He's got 8 points, and he's been a brick wall today with all those blocks.
Has he ever? And he's really making them think twice about bringing the ball into the middle.
Now here's Evans. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. The drive by Gordon. Another one falls for New Orleans.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
Here's G. 8 points for him. Bryant. Another shot. No good on the layup. New Orleans leading by 4. Davis setting the pick for Evans. Feeds it to Dunleavy. Kicks it to Davis. Out left to the wing. Deep 2 from Robinson. A rebound by the Lakers. Hill's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Millsap kicks to G.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
Shot by Gordon, wide open. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
He didn't get off to much of a start early on, but he seems to have shaken off the rust here in the quarter.
Here's G. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. G's got 7 now in this quarter.
They are absolutely stroking it from outside. I mean, textbook perfect. Good balance, nice high release, splash.
Now here is Robinson. Dunleavy kicks to Gordon. The dish to Davis. Back to Gordon. Shot clock at 5. Steps back and fires. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Gordon's got 9.
He's gotten his legs underneath him because he's having a heck of a quarter.
They'll zap a screen on Robinson. Here's G. No good with the triple.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Now here's Evans. G right on him. Davis sets a screen. And that's Evans penetrating. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
Even that close to the hoop, when you see that kind of defense, I think you got to move the ball back out to the perimeter.
You guys had the lead after the first, but now find yourselves behind. What's the mindset of this team heading into the break?
Okay, guys, everybody pay close attention to what I've got to say, because I want to...
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again.
Good game for Kobe. He's got 13 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
Yeah, and you'd expect by the end of this game, I'm sure the numbers are going to look even better.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So the Pelican 5 right now. Gordon is the 2 with Evans playing small forward. Anthony Davis is out there with Mozgov. And it's Robinson in at the point. And here is Robinson following the 3 from G. Robinson dishes to Gordon. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Outside, Robinson passes it to Evans. Evans right side. That one off the back iron and out. Bryant with it. Robinson picks him up. Pass to Kobe. And Robinson comes to help. G kicks to Barnes. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Third 3 in a row right there.
Adjustment time for the defense, guys.
Now here is Robinson. He's guarded closely. Got a piece of it. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's G. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Davis.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, startling that he'd even try that right now.
So it's the Pelicans now, following the bucket by the Lakers. And that's Evans penetrating. It's blocked. It's 2-on-1. All going up court. And there's Kobe. That's good on the assist by G. And it's a 4-point Laker lead.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in even at full speed. I love that about him.
Randall's checked in for the Lakers. Looking to end the run. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got his second bucket.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on it.
Now here's Bryant. He's got 15, and the shot is good. Kobe's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're rolling now. 5 straight hoops to start this quarter.
Evans against Barnes. Evans attacking. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And that sends Tyreke Evans to the free throw line. Julius Randle picks one up. Some changes for New Orleans. Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Bellinelli comes in for Eric Gordon. And it's Jimmer Fredette in for Nate Robinson. And then for Los Angeles, Davis comes in for Paul Millsap. And Caron Butler is subbed in for Matt Barnes. Here's G. 16 points for him. Kobe can't get that one to fall. And here comes Bellinelli leading the fast break. Goes up the baseline. Here's Anderson. Shot is off. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Randall brings the double team. Anderson passes to Evans. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Davis. G kicks to Davis. The pass to G. Fires the 3. And again, the Lakers no good.
Well, he did have a 3-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty.
They now take the lead. and the Pelicans lead by 1. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, there have already been 5 lead changes, but nobody taking control of it.
A great matchup. I mean, these two teams really match up well talent-wise. I'm enjoying this.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
New Orleans has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Davis sets a screen. Fredette kicks to Davis. Pass to Fredette. He dishes it to Bellinelli. Shot clock at 6. Fires from the line. Shot is blocked. Here's G. Outside Butler. Jacks up a 3, and he gets it to go. And now a 4-point Los Angeles lead. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Lakers?
Now, we've seen them make that extra effort of rotating from the weak side, closing out on their airspace, really sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition. And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
And especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets, that pushes this lead up instead of going the other way.
And it's Evans missing.
Ouch. Another miss to add to what's been a miserable game for him from the field.
Oh, trying for it. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. And the Pelicans making a change here. Tucker's checked in. And then for the Lakers, Young comes in for Butler. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Kobe. Davis sets a screen. Lin against Anderson. Left side, Davis. Knocked away. Lin with the steal. Here's G. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam. Nice hops and determination that time. Clark to get to the rim.
We know he can bounce, and right there an example of how dangerous he is when he's got a path to the hoop.
And you love the versatility, guys. Being a point guard, and in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead in a pretty deflating way for the defense.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
During that break, Coach Rivers had some words for his team. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through G. Coach would like to see him utilized in the offense as much as possible. We can expect to see them going to him constantly. He mentioned one more thing, which was that he'd like them to get out and run whenever they get their hands on the ball. Let's play this game at top speed. Those were his exact words. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
Thanks, Doris. And here is Los Angeles now. Jimmer Fredette missing his last shot. Here's Randall, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. And it's a 10-point Laker lead.
Up over 50% now from the floor with the way they've shot this half.
Yeah, that's a nice improvement. It's not a surprise to see them out in front with the way they have shot throughout the entire game, as a matter of fact. They've been very efficient offensively.
Here's G in a wide-open look for Lin. Fredette grabs the miss. He kicks to Tucker. Anderson outside. New Orleans moving the ball around. Outside, Davis. And they double up Davis. Shot clock at 6. Bellinelli with the 3. And he gets it to go. Bellinelli's got 5 points in the quarter.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Here's G. He's got 18 in a wide-open look for Lin. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. Both teams will make substitutions. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's G. Off target with that shot. And offensively, a great show.
Western Conference, round 1. Anthony Davis.
And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup.
It's go time. Check in. I'm on it.
And Tyreek Evans subbed in for P.J. Tucker. And the Lakers also making a change. Randall's checked in for Paul Millsap. Taking a look at the Lakers. Lynn and Kobe are your 1 and your 2. Randall and Hill are the 4 and 5. And it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. Lynn kicks to Kobe. 6 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And yes, sir, that one drops. And it's 8 points for Julius Randle.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition for where the open man was.
Los Angeles making a switch here. G's checked in. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Over that last break, I listened to the Pelicans head coach address his team. He was not happy with their play to this point, telling them we're getting out hustled, plain and simple. There's still time, but we've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
And so here's New Orleans. Davis dishes to Robinson. Kicks it out to Gordon. Beyond the arc. And he gets it to go.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Here's G, guarded by Robinson. And it's Bryant in the corner. From 11 feet away. And good on the basket. Book it. Bryant's got 19 points.
And he may be the guy to put this game even farther out of reach.
Robinson goes in. Davis sets a screen. And it's Evans in the corner. Off the pick. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's G. The feed to Randall. In low to Hill. Pelicans pull it in. Clark, they're looking now at a sizable deficit.
Yeah, you know, they've got a lot of work ahead of them, but no reason to give up hope right now.
No, the game's still out there for them, but they've got to get back to their game plan and start to grind out each possession.
This is to Bryant. He feeds it to G. The shot is off. Some solid defense from Robinson. Gordon kicks to Evans. It's tipped. It's stolen by G. And it's the Lakers on the break. And Randall throws it down.
That's exactly what you want coming off a steal. Get into transition, find an easy basket.
Yes, sir. The ideal fast break opportunity there.
Robinson inside. It's stolen by Randall. Here's G, covered by Evans. Here's G, feeds to Randall, kicks it to Hill. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Bryant is doubled. Shot clock at 6. G passes to Hill. It's stolen by Davis. Outside Robinson. Davis setting the pick for Robinson. Misses off the right iron.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times. Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
That one's good. The Lakers lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Evans.
I love it when a player like this shakes off a full first half and comes back strong like he has, shown a lot of confidence in his game.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Los Angeles leading by 11. G dishes to Randall. Off on the layup. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. At the time to go cold. Rejected by Kobe. Out of bounds. Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter. Evans kicks to Robinson, but he recovers it. Back to Evans. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gordon for 3.
He has not had the same focus he had in the first half. Really struggling here in the second. I'm just so impressed with these guys. They made big plays when it counted the most, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for Los Angeles.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but Clark, they really kept the ball under control.
I thought they were both focused and relentless, Kevin.
And what a huge standout performance it was for G. He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath, securing boards.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Throws it up high. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Robinson. Can't get it to go. Here's G. Misses from close range. And they...